Hello, hi, Gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Saturday. And in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Hey, listen, if you are somebody who is been curious and wanting to start a side business, wanting to use the online space, and you like to do it in your spare time, in between time, you like it to be flexible, go to sidegeekshawn.com, answer a couple questions, I'll reach out, we'll hang out, we'll see if this is a fit for you or not. Let's go. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody who celebrates on this February 14th in the US. I think it's celebrated around the world. I think in a lot of countries. I know I know a lot of countries actually celebrate. Drop um, let me know in the comments, not drop. Let me know in the comments. Did you celebrate Valentine's Day today? Did you have a great, wonderful time? Um, I got some interesting facts. You know me, I got some interesting facts about Valentine's Day. It's really a mixture of four different eras. Eras? Phases? Eras, we'll call them. And I'd like to share that with you. I've done this live about Valentine's Day a while back, maybe I don't know, 3 years ago or something like that. But I haven't done it for a long time. So this is going to be fun. This whole holiday is actually named after Saint Valentine. But here's the twist. Here's the twist. Historians are not even sure which Valentine, because in reality, there were at least two early Christian mm, martyrs with that name. But the most popular story says that Valentine was a Roman priest around 270 AD. Now, the Roman emperor at the time, Claudius II, had banned the marriages between or for young men because he thought, well, young men, if they're single, they can be much stronger and better in a battle as a soldier. So Valentine secretly performed weddings for these young folks. Okay. And well, eventually he was caught and he was imprisoned. And the story says that he was in communication with one of the jailer's daughters. Like he would write back and forth to her. And would sign the letter, the last one he did, as my Valentine. And they executed him on February the 14th. So February the 14th became, one story is that that's how it became your Valentine's Day. Okay. Now, the other story is before Valentine, Romans celebrated Lupercalia. This is a festival that was held between the 13th and the 15th. Get this. This celebration was really intense. Okay. It celebrated and honored fertility for the coming of spring. Okay. Priests would sacrifice dogs and goats. Men would lightly whip women with animals' hides, and they believed that this would enhance fertility. And they had a matchmaking lottery, yeah, that would pair people up together. Okay, men and women. Well, by the late 1400s, the church wanted to replace this whole pagan festival, and Pope wanted is all like, you know what? I'm gonna declare February the 14th as Saint Valentine's Day. So romance became more symbolic and less like goat related. Who's having fun with this so far? Are you having fun? Did you know this stuff? This is good stuff. I like to find the history behind certain dates. I feel like it's kind of cool to know. Yeah, I'll give you another one. So Valentine's Day became associated with romance largely because of a medieval writers, especially Geoffrey Chaucer. In the 1300s, Chaucer wrote that February 14 was when birds choose their mates. So people loved this idea, and the day became linked to like romance and love. Then couples started to exchange like cards, handwritten notes. The idea of courtly love spread. Romance became like the central theme, right? This is like when Valentine's Day kind of became. And then Cupid, you've seen Cupid, right? So Cupid is the Roman god of love, and his arrow is supposedly would make people fall in love like instantly, immediately, right? So Renaissance artists popularized the heck out of this little guy, right? He like became the face of Valentine's Day. And then of course the last that we are all aware of is that modern Valentine's Day, like from the 1800s on, it's mass produced like the Valentine cards. That's when it started first in England and US. Chocolate companies started to promote it as a gift. Like they started to promote this as they started to promote gifting sweets, right? Roses became the symbol of romantic love. Today, like billions of dollars are spent on roses and chocolate and dinner reservations and stuffed animals. So you see, something that started as a Roman ritual turned out to be like dinner reservations and heart-shaped boxes and chocolate and roses. So it's really a mixture of four. You got the ancient Roman fertility traditions. Then you got the Christian martyr legends. Then you got the medieval romantic poetry, and of course, you got the modern commercial culture. All these four. Grant, how you doing? I see you on YouTube. I don't know how long you've been there, or you're still there, but I see you. Um, so I think it's kind of cool to know the background to some of these dates. right? I think it makes it interesting. So hopefully you had a wonderful Valentine's Day if you celebrated. Drop in the comments, what did you do for Valentine's Day this year? Did you stay home? Did you go out? Did you have a Valentine? Were you single? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. I'll tell you what I did. I stayed home and I enjoyed it by myself. It was very nice. And what else did I did? A couple other things. I don't remember, but yeah. So who knows? If you're not following me, why not? Let's go already. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads, and I go with Side Gig Sean. With that, um, hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks to start a side business online. If you like the idea of bringing another source of income to your home, adding to what you have, you don't mind the hustle. You like to squeeze it in between time, in the meantime, and you don't mind it being flexible. Then go to sidegigshawn.com and let's have that conversation and see if it is a fit for you or not. I'm signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.